We are all used to believing that the era of the dinosaurs was a time when giant lizards reigned supreme on our planet. Dinosaurs ruled the land. Pterosaurs were masters of the sky, and ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs terrified the inhabitants of the underwater world. But in fact, most of the dinosaurs did not have most impressive sizes, and nature created enough animals that were a danger to the dinosaurs, including quite large ones. And that is exactly what we will be discussing in today's video. So, your attention is presented to the top 5 animals of the dinosaur era that ate these dinosaurs. Bilzebufo. Opening our list is the largest frog ever created by nature. These giant amphibians, by modern standards, lived on the island of Madagascar about 66 to 70 million years ago. The length of the Bilzebufo could reach 25 centimeters. Of course, for adult dinosaurs, such predators were not dangerous, but for their cubs, these carnivorous frogs could pose a serious danger. In one of the documentary series about the era of dinosaurs, there is even an episode in which 2 such frogs eat a pair of Majungasaurus cubs. In addition to its huge size, nature endowed the Bilzebufo with an unusual protective device for amphibians. They had a serious bone shell. This armor completely covered the skull of the animal, passed to the neck, and protected the spine. Scientists believe that this could protect the frog from attacks by crocodiles and dinosaurs. Bilzebufo also had the bite of great strength. Studies conducted in 2017 showed that the bite of this frog is more than 2 times stronger than a human bite. Combined with sharp teeth, this enabled the Bilzebufo to successfully hunt the smaller animals of its time. By subscribing to the Age of Dinosaurs channel, you will be the first to know about new videos and share your opinions with other users in the comments. Also, to promote our channel, we urge everyone who is interested in it to like this video. Cinea. In 2010, the remains of a snake that lived at the end of the Cretaceous period were discovered in India. She was in her nest, curled up around her clutch of eggs. A skeleton of a sauropod baby was found nearby. Scientists have suggested that this previously unknown species of snake fed on small dinosaurs. The snake was named Cinea, which means ancient mouth. This name is quite symbolic. After all, Cinea, unlike modern pythons and boas, could not open its mouth so wide. The reason for this was the lack of movable articulating jaw joints. Therefore, the discovered snake was not able to swallow prey that exceeded the size of its head. And these sizes were quite not the largest. The skull of the largest specimen found did not exceed 10 centimeters. At the same time, the dimensions of the snake itself were comparable to the dimensions of some large lizards. Scientists suggest that the length of the Cinea was about 3.5 meters. Repentimums. As it turns out, not only reptiles could pose a danger to dinosaurs. Among the ancestors of modern mammals, animals that ate prehistoric pangolins were also found. Approximately 130 million years ago, at least 2 species of the animal of the genus Repentimum lived on the territory of modern China. Scientists have discovered at least 1 skeleton inside which the remains of a young Psittacosaurus were found. One of the species of the Repentimum bears the name giant, but in fact, its total length did not exceed 1 meter, and its weight less than 15 kilograms. Among the mammals of that time, there may have been larger animals, but almost nothing is known about them. So, the giant Repentimum can be considered the largest predatory mammal of the dinosaur era. It was larger than the feathered dinosaurs found in the same area. The second type of repentimums known to science did not grow more than 50 centimeters and weighed an average of about 5 kilograms. The name of this animal can be translated as crawling mammal. Judging by the structure of his body, the repentimum lived up to its name. Its short legs were set wide apart from the body, and the feet were small and not adapted for running. It is believed that repentimum did not hunt dinosaurs, but ate carrion. Kuluzuk. It is possible that this amphibian is a creature more ancient than dinosaurs. Her ancestors could survive the Permian extinction and continue their usual existence, and the new inhabitants of the planet became another addition to her diet. The remains of a Kuluzuk have been found in Dinosaur Bay in Australia. Presumably, they lived here in the period from 137 to 112 million years ago. At this time, the current Australian continent was located beyond the Antarctic Circle. The average annual temperature and the places of the residence of the Kuluzuk was approximately 10 degrees Celsius. The change of polar day and polar night lasted for half a year. It is quite possible that under such living conditions, the Kuluzuk, like modern amphibians, fell into an anabiosis during the cold season. It is unlikely that nature, at the time, created another way for amphibians to survive when water bodies freeze and the temperatures drop. The presence of the root zook in the name of the animal suggests its resemblance to a crocodile. But we can rather talk about the same way of life, the way of hunting and eating, than about external signs. Of course, with the aquatic lifestyle of both animals, it is quite difficult to avoid such a comparison. Even in the most famous popular science series, Walking with Dinosaurs, the Kuluzuk is shown as an alternative to modern crocodiles. But unlike crocodiles, Kuluzuk could hardly feel comfortable on land. His short legs were completely unsuitable for walking and even more so for running. Scientists suggest that Kuluzuk preferred to ambush, grabbing passing fish, crustaceans, and small dinosaurs. For this method of hunting, nature equipped this amphibian with a wide mouth in which more than 100 sharp teeth could be located. The length of these conical teeth could reach 10 centimeters. The monster itself could grow up to 5 meters in length. The length of its head was about 50 centimeters. With a mass of about half a ton, the Kuluzuk was one of the largest amphibians in the entire history of the Earth. Sarcosuchus. This crocodilomorph was found in a large number of documentaries and feature films about the era of dinosaurs. He is also a character in computer games of a similar theme. Of course, for the creators of these works, they cannot but insert them into the largest crocodile in the history of the planet. But, in fact, Sarcosuchus is not even a distant relative of modern crocodiles, alligators, or gharials. Sarcosuchus lived in North Africa and Brazil approximately 93 to 120 million years ago. Therefore, their battles with Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus, shown in the popular science series, are a figment of our imagination. These dinosaurs appeared on Earth after the extinction of Sarcosuchus. Although with its gigantic size and lifestyle, the Sarcosuchus could no doubt eat even large lizards that lived with it at the same time. The first finds of skeletons of the giant crocodilomorph were made between 1946 and 1957 by the French explorer Albert de la Penne. This paleontologist undertook several expeditions to Mali, Algeria, and Tunisia. During excavations, fragments of skeletons of new species were found. They were mostly teeth and fragments of the skull. According to them, the alleged appearance and size of the animal was restored. In 1977, 2 well-preserved teeth were found in Brazil, which later became the basis for describing a new species of Sarcosuchus. Previously, it was assumed that this giant crocodile could reach a length of 11 meters, but recent studies have shown that their maximum size did not exceed 9 meters, and their weight was 3.5 tons. These dimensions allowed the Sarcosuchus to be one of the most dangerous predators of the dinosaur era. Thank you to the viewers who watched this video to the end. For a more detailed acquaintance with other prehistoric predators, as well as various materials on the history of the development of life on our planet, we recommend that you familiarize yourself with other materials presented on our channel.